This is all the Real Madrid news that came out today, and I'm starting out with this. Real Madrid have sent a message to the players. You are also responsible. Step up and perform, or you will also be the individuals we look at, with consequences. Now, there was also news that Real Madrid closely monitored Jeremy, who is a 20-year-old center back from Rennes. The club has sent out their scouts multiple times to watch him, and they consider him an incredible talent. They believe he fits perfectly in the club's policy of signing young talents. And Real Madrid are now looking at free agent center back. They are also looking at young center backs with high talent and potential, as Jeremy. Now, also according to Marca, Frankfurt, Aston Villa, Leeds, Brighton, and Wolves. They're all interested in signing Gonzalo Garcia. And Gala wants to sign Rudiger in January. And several Real Madrid fans are calling for the club to block Endrick's loan move to Lyon, following his cameo against Manchester City. Fans are now asking Xabi Alonso to use him more in games. Also, according to Fabrizio Romano, there are no talks between Real Madrid and Zidane over a return right now. Now also, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Also, according to Diario AS, the players have decided to end any problem they had with Xabi. Above all, the players have understood their mistakes and are ready to take full responsibility. The message has been delivered to everyone at the club. The players will go to death with Xabi Alonso. Now anyways, the players returned to training today in preparation for the game against Alaves. And Mbappe arrived to Valdebebas to undergo tests. Now it was said that Dean trained with the team today. Now Mbappe did not train with the group today. However, Xabi Alonso hopes to be able to count on Dean for the match against Alaves on Sunday, as well as Mbappe and Camavinga. However, Jose Luis Sanchez is saying that it's highly unlikely that Mbappe will play against Alaves. And Rudiger has discomfort and is a doubt for the Alaves game. Now for Mbappe, it was being said that if tomorrow he has better knee sensations, he will go out to train with the group. But again, he is doubtful for the Alaves game. And it was said that Fede Valverde has an overload in the adductor of his right leg. He didn't train with the team today, but his goal is to play on Sunday. And Rodri has said that Fede Valverde will be available against Alaves. Rudiger has little chance of traveling. And it's being said that Franco has 100% recovered from the pubalgia and is fit to play. And Victor Valdepeñas has good chances to start at left back tomorrow. He has impressed everyone during the training sessions. And the injury update for Alaves game: Militao, Trent, Carvajal, David Alaba, Ferland Mendy, Alvaro Carreras, and Endrick and Fran Garcia are out. And serious outs: Mbappe, Rudiger, Camavinga, Dean, and Fede Valverde. But we'll see what happens. Now Abraham said this: since the defeat against Celta and the meeting of top club leaders on Sunday morning, Xabi Alonso has been in a borderline situation when losing the city. Anyone in the club already knew that losing against Alaves would be the end. The situation is difficult to renew. And also know that Mbappe has received this award as Real Madrid Player of the Month for November. And well, he said, Player of the Month, thank you to everyone. On to Alaves, a la Madrid. Now it's also being said that Vini Jr. has been trying his best in recent games, but the goals are just not coming. No Real Madrid player had more shots than him in the games against Celta Vigo, Athletic Club, Girona, Olympiacos, Rayo Vallecano, and Juventus. Now also, Hullet said this: when Toni Kroos was at Real Madrid, the team was more balanced and that made Jude play in his true role. Now Jude is asked to do more things. He sacrifices a lot. He is the best player at Real Madrid for me. And they said Jude Bellingham's an agitator, not a victim. There's a reason Tuchel doesn't pick him. Hullet said, that is a ridiculous suggestion. He's the best player they have. His attitude, he wants to win. He works very hard for the team. A year ago, people were talking about Kane. He's the top scorer you ever had. There's always someone who has an opinion, but Bellingham is a certainty in the national team. If you don't do that, that's the wrong decision for me. Now you also had Toni Kroos speaking about the Real Madrid Man City game. You can feel that Real Madrid were clearly more intent. This match mattered more to them. What stood out to me is that City set up the game similar to how they always do, but it's always very static and harmless. They never got into dangerous pockets of space, especially in the first half. I think Madrid played a genuinely solid game and defended the dangerous zones extremely well and compactly. Manchester City did not deserve to win. Real Madrid were actually the more dangerous team. After City scored the second goal, they switched to a very deep block. This showed a visible problem for Real Madrid. They are incredibly good in transition, but they are not incredibly good at breaking down low blocks. Now lastly, Haaland put some pictures on IG, and well, a lot of them were with Jude Bellingham. He also didn't celebrate with us, so maybe he's coming. But anyways, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think about the news.